This is my video response to Jolene Sugarbaker. She asked what type of books are on our shelves. I thought maybe I would show my books on my shelf because she said, you know, something that people wouldn't ordinarily think that would be on your shelf. So I am going to show all the books that I have that I could get off of my bookshelf. A couple of my books are missing in action. They were taken out of here by a relative. The first one is this one. This is the first one, and this, see my little marker where I got it marked? And I'm going to show you what I got highlighted, and that is marked at Proverbs, the 15th chapter, and the 16th chapter. Okay, that's the very first one I'm going to show you. That's my other book, Dictionary of Marketing Terms. A writer's reference, the interaction of color. This is my next book, Understanding Color. This is a book that came with some software that I bought from Socrates. Essential Business Letters, 1500 Ways to Say It Right. This one, I like this book. It's got a lot of short essays in it by famous writers. Brief Bedford Reader. The next book is Satisfaction. This is Cornerstone, Building on Your Best. This book is Building Strong Brands. This book is kind of a reference, and you see I have it marked here, about brand, what is brand identity. You know, different things about branding your company and building strong brand names for your company. A month and a half ago, I bought the software and I bought the book, Adobe Photoshop CS4. And it comes with a lesson CD with different lessons. It gives you different little lessons you can follow along in the book to learn different effects in Photoshop. This is Microeconomics, the easy way. This was for a class. Next book is Fundamentals of Selling. Was also from last year in a class. Design Basics. This book, you know, is terrible when it doesn't have anything on the cover and nothing but a label on the back. But this is Built to Last. Pretty good book. Pretty good book. It gives you different references about companies and running a business, running company business. Truth, Lies, and Advertising. So, no pictures, there are a couple pictures about advertising. So, I had this book about 2 years ago, Elementary and Intermediate Algebra. There's nothing elementary about this. This is college algebra. Example. So, there's nothing elementary about algebra. I didn't like algebra in high school 18 years ago, and I really don't like it now, but I like math. Math was my favorite subject and when I was coming through. This is another classroom and a book for a previous Photoshop suite that I had, which was CS2. So I guess I really don't need this book anymore. Same with this one, classroom and a book, Adobe Illustrator CS2. Yeah. Mass Media, Mass Culture, Introduction to Mass Media and Mass Culture. Of course, you should know what that's about. Dealing with advertising, television, commercials, radio, pop culture. Good book. This book, Integrating Values in Online Education, book called Fusion. It's just an introductory lesson book. This was just I don't know, I think I got this at Books A Million. Yeah, I did. I bought this at Books A Million. The one-page proposal, which you know what that means, business proposal in one page. Never used it because I still can't see how you can do a business proposal with one page. This is a pretty big, thick book that I don't use anymore because I don't have use this application anymore. Microsoft Office 2003. But they come in handy for going back to as a reference in case you need to brush up on something, I don't know. Principles of Marketing. This was a good book also. Class I'm actually in as we speak. This is the second week of this class. This week is my second week of this class. Consumer Behavior. I do not like these kinds of classes because it requires a lot of writing plans and essays. And last but certainly not least, I told you one of my books my cousin took off from here. But this is another book that I read that was written by an author that is actually from Nashville, Tennessee, and he now owns barbershops all across Nashville. Turned his life around and made a good man out of himself. I forgot what year. I think this was 2006. I went to one of his, he was speaking at a church, and I went to one of his speeches, and I bought one of his books, and he autographed it and signed it and everything. And at that time, T.D. Jakes was his mentor. It says to Roni, pursue your dreams, educate yourself, and never give up. This author's name, yes, I have to look because it's a kind of a name that I can't pronounce. Uchendi, Nwani is his name. And the name of the book is The Millionaire Ex-Convict. Actually, he came out of prison, ex-convict, and he's now a millionaire. Good book. Good book to read. And right now, that's all of my books besides magazines like Better Homes and Gardens. That's it as far as books. Everything else is movies and music and a lot of craft paper, and that's it. Now you've seen all of my books and what I read. Not what you would have thought, huh?